Hello and welcome back to another episode of War on the Sea, and my goodness, has it been a long time since I had touched this campaign. My god, I almost have to remember what exactly it was we were even doing on the last episode, which was months ago, and I know for a fact that we were in the process of taking over Guadalcanal, which, if I remember, the first initial force we sent over just wasn't enough. I mean, thousands of troops, but it still wasn't enough, so we had to, I believe we came over here to Maleta to pick up another couple thousand troops, drop them off, and that had just tipped us over halfway. And I think that is going to do us pretty well. I mean, we've got plenty of supplies, 9,400 supplies for the 7,500 troops that we have over at Guadalcanal. We still have 1,000 troops and 2,000 supplies over at Maleta, should we need any more. And Florida Islands, how are we looking? 1,100 with 2,700 supplies. Yeah, we're doing all right. And then Santa Isabel, we just dropped off the basic amount of troops that we need over here just to capture these, so we can start getting those command points racked up, and which will help us build a new fleet, no doubt. I know with some of the new updates that have come out for this game, you can do like bombing missions with your bombers. I don't know if that's implemented into this campaign or not. We can certainly give it a shot, but now it's just time to start getting forward. Let's go ahead and increase time a little bit here and see just what the hell it is we were up to, because it's been a minute. All right, we are back at this again. This is like the 5th time, I feel like. Where is it? Oh, hello. This is what we're dealing with. Jesus. All right, everybody, you guys all form up. We have a little battle on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and all of you, I don't know who we should be targeting. Go ahead and have everybody target number 1 and attack. They're going after our little guy though, unfortunately. Go ahead and pick up speed, why don't you? You can break off from the group. Just pick up speed and kind of play it safe. Go get navigation mode. Something like that. Let our heavy cruisers try and take out these guys. That's what was chasing us down. We just couldn't ever find them. That's really weird. Come on, guys. Hone in those guns. AP full, narrow. We can do full, or should we do narrow? There we go. They're actually starting to get some good hits right now. Never mind. Recognition for this one. Trying to get this thing identified, but they're actually doing a really good job doing it themselves. Pretty sure this is going to be a Sendai class. Let's go ahead and identify. Good bloody work, gentlemen. Good bloody work. And then we'll identify this one as well. Looks like a Tenryu. Get those both identified. If we can get both of these going, we might want to actually change course here, because I imagine there might be some, what's it called, coming our way. Start changing course, gentlemen. There might be some torpedoes coming our way. We want to make sure we are not targeting that. Go ahead and start doing narrow spread for you, sir. Alright, he's on fire. Let's go ahead and get some focus down here, please. Don't care about that. Get the fire under control. Get those fires under control, men. Let's go. Even slow down if you got to. Oh god, he's already got torpedoes out in the water. You guys got to watch out for that. Yes, knock your own guys out, you fools! Huzzah! See how that Tenryu is doing. Report. Tenryu is in critical condition and definitely going down, no doubt. You guys can probably both ceasefire. Let's have you start targeting down the next one and fire at... Well, actually, no, fire at will. I like that. I like that. Let's have you both also start heading down this way as the torpedoes are starting to come your way. There goes 110 Ryu sinking. Both of you. Hard left. Avoid these bloody torpedoes that I just shot off. How's our little destroyer doing? Moderate damage, nothing crazy. Honolulu heavy. I wonder if these guys already had damage before this battle had begun. They must have, huh? Starting to get minor hits on this destroyer right here. Oh, actually, really good hits. Showing Akazuki is heavy and heavy right now. Wonder if we should call or we should just keep going after these guys. We might as well, right? I don't see why not. We have one of you, however. There, you guys have both avoided it, which is good, and you're running into each other. That's even better. I love that. Have you both form up. Form up. Get a course going this way. No, this way, please. And we'll have you both start hunting down the next heavy. Go ahead and change course, gentlemen. Change course. So there's a minor explosion going on here. Where it looks like our Honolulu. He might be on fire. Report. Still only heavy damage, though. Is he on fire? He is, but that is being cared to. 50 or 108 seconds left to get that repaired. Same with our, what is this, secondary, or the director. So, get them going. Start focusing down the next heavy or medium cruiser on their side. Get him knocked out. How's the Akazuki looking? Not very good at all. Definitely some fires on board and definitely taking on quite a bit of water. Still showing heavy and heavy though. Getting those guns off. Sir, I need you to start covering down on the heavy as well over there. Don't worry too much about the destroyer. Although I do like your commitment. There you go. You actually look like you got some hits there. Yep, you sure did. Critical damage with heavy flooding. Hopefully that's going to be enough to send it down. Oh, hello. We just narrowly avoided some torpedoes there in the turn with the Honolulu. They went right by him. Wow. Wow, that was pretty lucky, I gotta say. How are we doing on knocking out this Nagara? Looks like we're actually doing pretty well. Damage report, please. For the Nagara, heavy and moderate. Critical and heavy still on the Akazuki. Is he actually moving? He is. Just taking on heavy flooding. Seems like it might take a while for him to actually go down. I don't foresee him going down this this game. Oh, Mr. Let's go ahead and keep you there, and let's even slow you down a little bit to 21 knots so we can start working on your fire. You're starting to spread. We need to get those under control. You can have Big Brother here jolt ahead, and they are getting very close. Almost dangerously close for these guys. Let's go ahead and get the St. Louis. Let's make sure you are shooting on narrow spread if possible. We don't know if it's narrow spread. We should do, there we go, narrow fire. And now we still want you firing at the Yugamo. And no, we still want you firing at the Naga. And no, we still want you firing at the Nagara. Don't be trying to change on me, especially if you're this close. Holy hell. Although I'm sure you actually messed this guy up pretty good here. Ooh, getting little pelts here. There we go, but the Nagara is... looks to be wholly engulfed. Good job, St. Louis. Good job indeed. Let's even start turning you around. Don't want you to get too terribly close. Even though they have small guns, they're still going to be able to pick away at this. No problem. And this Nagara is getting absolutely pummeled over here. Report. Critical and heavy finally. We just need to show critical and critical, and then we can move on to the next target. Get those guns going. Good work. how are you looking overall? We can get some flooding going here. I don't care too much about that. Get the flooding under control. We can fix the funnel later. Critical and critical. Critical and critical. Cool. Alright, St. Louis, go ahead and... let's go ahead and have you start going after the Nagara like you were going, it looks like. Good work. Honolulu, what are you going after? You're still going after the Nagara. Let's have you fire at will. There we go. I think we're actually starting to get some really good hits on the... there we go. Nagara is officially sinking. And I'm pretty sure we're getting some really good hits on this Yugamo. Fully engulfed. Critical and... or excuse me, heavy and moderate. Akazuki is still critical and heavy. Is he managing to get away? He's going to make it away from here, isn't he? Yugamo, oh my gosh, as soon as we get back to it, huge explosion. I don't foresee, and another huge explosion. That's gotta be critical right there. Gotta be. Yugamo critical and heavy. Continue the shellacking if we can. I think what we'll do is we'll sink the Yugamo, we'll sink the Akazuki, and then we'll call it a day. The other two destroyers, I'm not too terribly concerned with. Go ahead and seal a quick report. There we go, critical and critical on the Yugamo. Let's get both of these guys now targeting the Akazuki. Let's go ahead and give the order to attack as well. Change course, man. Take out that Akazuki and let's call it a day. There we go. Yugamo is going down. That is 3 to our name right now. And we're about to get this guy as well. Critical and heavy. We're closing in on him. Hello, torpedoes in the water. Torpedoes in the water. Are we... oh my gosh, we're just gonna miss it, aren't we? Woo! Yeah, we did. We just missed it. Wow. How lucky was that? I should really be turning on my sonar. I don't know why I don't have that on. Play the smart jester, huh? How about that? There we go. Akazuki is officially sinking. I think we can now sound the retreat pretty much. I mean, it looks like they've also been going for other enemies over here that have been getting pelted, but I'd say that is pretty... that's a pretty good game for us. Cleaned up shop. Really cleaned up shop, actually. Alright, not bad overall. I'm pretty sure we need to get these guys back home for repair and definitely a reload because they've been out here for a while, but managed to sink 4 of theirs, 2 medium cruisers, or light cruisers I should say, along with 2 destroyers, and the other 2 are leaving at heavy damage, so they'll have to return nonetheless. 6 command points. Not a bad engagement, but before I forget, let's go ahead and get them on a course back over to the main port here and get them sent in for repairs. Meanwhile, good job, gentlemen. Good bloody work. We can replace them with this task force. Get out of here. You've done enough, for God's sakes. Hello. What have we got going on here? 2 ships, very fast. You know what? Why wait? Let's go ahead and launch aircraft. We could definitely send some Wildcats. Well, actually, we should see what the course is. Only 90, let's call it 110 nautical miles. So our carrier guys are going to be able to actually reach. Let's go ahead and get the Wasps going. Launch aircraft. Avenger Dauntlesses. I imagine they're destroyers if they're very fast. Oh, you know what that might be actually? Haha, that's going to be the 2 destroyers that are going back. We're not going to chase them. That, we will not be chasing them. Go ahead and leave them and... so what is next on the agenda? What do we got? We have 1,700 troops with 3,600 supplies. We have 300 engineering, 200 fuel. We need to start thinking about Milne Bay. And that might very well be what we do with Cargo 1 that returns. Start packing them on and... oh, hello, Greenling. 10 ships, very fast. What are we dealing with here? What time is it? 23:31 hours. Go ahead and stop you really quick. Get you to periscope depth. What are we dealing with here? It's a task force, clearly, but is it just an attack force? That's what it looks like. They might be coming down to bombard. Is it all destroyers, though? It is all destroyers, which is super interesting. I don't even know if we're going to attack this, to be honest. Do we have torpedoes? I mean, we could send one after him, but that's interesting that it's all destroyers. We're gonna let them pass. I'd rather save the torpedoes for like the big ships that are coming through, either the cruisers, the battleships, and or cargo ships that are coming through with troops to drop off. But destroyers, they can't bombard. They're just merely cruising around. All right, so we know they're there at least. How about new arrow? No, we can't because it is 2,300 hours. So go ahead and continue the long charge. Maybe they do drop something off. I don't know. All right, we have our task force 1. God, they got down here fast, didn't they? Go ahead and get all of them released for repair. Confirm. That is 3 of them gone. We'll get those command points back, I'm pretty sure. We have 128 command points that we can spend, though. What should we get? We need another task force, no doubt. We have Cargo 1 that has 1 destroyer. We're going to need another task force. New sea, new air. We'll get this new little task force out and going up north here. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. We still have 52 command points that we can play with. We also need to start searching the area for enemies coming through. Oh, hello. There we go. That's what we need to see right there. Let's go ahead and get the... We're going to ignore that. Go ahead and get our WASP ready to launch aircraft. Get a course going. Get 12 Dauntlesses. On a course towards this. And let's also get... Oh, we gotta wait a little bit, don't we? Ooh, we might not have time to wait to get the torpedo ones. We're gonna be... We sure are. Task Force 9. We are gonna get encountered, but that is good because we have our friendly aircraft here ready to rock and roll with us. Go ahead and find out where this enemy is. There we go. We have found him. And it is the same little task force of just destroyers. That is a very interesting little detail that they have. Go ahead and get a course going here. Increase our speeds if we can. Get ready for a battle, shall we? Dauntlesses are just going to be doing circles. They'll be fine, and we'll have our guys attacking here soon, but let's just wait for them to get a little closer. We'll be right back. Alright, we've begun our little attack here by our ships. They are ages away, though, but I just wanted to get them to start firing at will so we can get some ships going. I think for our Dauntlesses, we might just start focusing down at least the smallest of the targets, which is going to be our light cruiser here. Let's go ahead and figure out which number he is. I think he's number 3, right? Nope, he's number 1. These guys are ready to attack, but they are just not close enough yet. Honestly, I think we're just going to be doing dive bombers. We're getting some splashes, but again, they are so terribly far away. I mean, they're missing terribly right now. Let's go ahead and get you guys to ceasefire altogether. Ceasefire, ceasefire. We're probably just going to call it quits after our Dauntlesses. We're not going to rush in. Alright, dive bombers, make me proud. Here we go. I think you got a relatively good angle as well. And the dive should be commencing momentarily. Huzzah! Oh, all that AA fire. It always looks epic when you see all that AA fire there. Bombs away, bombs away. Let's go ahead and rotate. Come on. Oh yeah, that was a good hit. That was definitely a good hit. And we have our third. Oh wow, he actually got shot down. Alright, well the hits are in. Let's go ahead and get a report. Only moderate damage though. Nothing really to write home about. Go ahead and get this Dauntless group. Targeting number 1, and we'll give the attack order. We're not going to really bother with the destroyers and everything. We'll just do the dive bombers, and then they pose no real threat. If they want to have 6 destroyers, I mean, I'll take that all day long. Torpedoes, if they come across a huge task force of ours, but for the most part, this is kind of what I would consider a weak task force for the Japanese Navy. Bombs away! Oh, solid hit right there. Really solid hit. That had to have been one of the 1,000-pounders. Report. Heavy and moderate only, though. Nothing crazy. Good work, gentlemen. Can we retreat out of here? We sure can. Let's go ahead and leave and confirm. Get that task force out of here. We just don't need to really be messing around with it. Alright, well, not bad overall for the return. Things are looking up. Things are going all right. We have air operations available. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just do at least 300 speed. We have Guadalcanal, which is slowly becoming ours. 5,700 troops with 8,000 supplies. Maybe we might have to send some more troops over there just to bolster the defenses. But for the most part, I think we're doing all right. We have Cargo 1 that is shooting over to Milne Bay with about 1,700 troops. We'll drop them off just to see what the strength of Milne Bay is, because we still don't know. And Fort Moresby did a good job of bolstering the defenses here, so we don't have to worry about that. Plus 22 command points. That's for the rest and repair. So we got more command points. We get more task force out here. Other than that, we're doing all right. We're just going to kind of hold steady. We could go take Vella La Vella as well as Columbangara. Overall, I think we're doing all right. I think we're just going to kind of hang tight. Go check out Milne Bay, and we could take over these two. I mean, what is this? Columbangara as well as Vella La Vella. We could take them over to add to our command points that we get. But for the most part, we've got a pretty good standing right in here. Guadalcanal is pretty much surrounded with our task force, and then obviously being taken over. And we haven't really come across any major task force for the Japanese Navy, so I don't see any real reason why we need to push out. We're just going to hang tight. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have enjoyed it, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Likewise, smash that like button so this video gets out to many more so they can see it. And if you are enjoying the series and enjoying the content that I am putting out, please consider subscribing. I'm going to get back at it, start making the next video. And until then, I hope you all have an incredible day. Take it easy, okay?